My name's Georgina. I'm a grant manager at the Hertfordshire Community Foundation. Today I'm going to be taking you through the application form for the Building Life Chances programme. So let me share my screen and then we can start. This is the Building Life Chances Hertfordshire application form. Before you start, we ask you to register for the application form. That means you have to put in the email address that you want us to use to talk to you about your application. And you have to hit proceed, and we'll send you an email with a link so that you can access the full application form. The reason we do this is because then you can save your application form as you go, and you'll be able to get back into it using that link, so you don't have to complete it all in one go. It also means that if you're working with a colleague or another volunteer on filling out the application form, you can send them the same link and you can work on it together, although not at the same time because you will delete each other's work. So if you have a look first, we've got the basic eligibility criteria here. So things like you must be a not-for-profit, charity, community or voluntary group with a written constitution or governing document. You can be a CIC or a social enterprise, but you have to be limited by guarantee. So your governing document has to include group's aims and purpose, objectives and a dissolution clause or an asset lock, which is just something that says what will happen to any funds if your group has to close. You have to be governed by a voluntary trustee or management committee with at least 3 members, 2 of whom are unrelated. Now that also includes, if you are a CIC, you have to have 3 registered directors on Companies House. So do take care to note that, because that's caught some people out before. So a group, you have to have your bank account in your own name with 2 unrelated signatories. You have to have lots of policies in place for your work, but only if they're relevant. So for us, we normally ask for your equality policy, which might have a different name, equality and diversity policy, something like that, and your safeguarding, and that's either safeguarding vulnerable adults or safeguarding children, or potentially both, depending on the activity that you're going to be taking part in. So you'll have to meet the needs of the local community in Hertfordshire and either based in Hertfordshire or working specifically with people in the county. Now, if there's any one of the things on this list that you're not sure about or that you don't think you have, just get in touch with us and ask. So, for example, if you don't have a bank account in your own name, but perhaps you're working in partnership with a group who does, who might be willing to act as banker, that can sometimes be a way of us still continuing to support the work that you do. So just, reach out and ask us. We're really friendly, I promise. And if you drop us an email or give us a call, we'll do our best to help. So once we've done this, we should be able to get into the application form proper, and then I'll talk you through the questions.